as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They've made third down offense a key. It'll be tested on 3rd and long from the 28. From the gun, wants to pass. Well, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. The Nittany Lions will line up to punt it away. Sends his first one of the day on its way, and that matches the number of appearances he had in that one last week. And the punt team gets down there and gets the return man on the ground. Oregon has it back, and here comes the offense. They haven't exactly burst out of the starting blocks, and they need to get something together with this possession. Makes the grab. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Ducks in a good spot here with second.
Can none of my quarterbacks take a freaking hit?
Off-play action. There's the pressure. Just too much.
And that is priority #1 for defenses. Get to the quarterback, affect him, get hits on him. They do it right here with their first sack of the game. Last game, by the way, last time out, they had 5. Let's see what this defense can continue to do.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. And the pressure is coming in, and they get it again.
And every time he gets brought down, everybody kind of gasps for a second because you're already quarterback #2 and you got to protect him. You got to keep him upright. The least amount of hits as possible because you definitely don't want to go to QB #3.
And the Ducks will bring the punt team onto the field. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. He'll field the punt and try to make something happen. Coverage team is down there to corral him. They made the stop, and they'll block it at the 39. Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. Makes the grab. Nice pickup there. Gets him the 1st down and sets him up at the 45-yard line. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They've crossed midfield at the 45 with a 1st and 10. Looking to throw on 1st down. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on 1st down. 2nd down coming. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. It's the whip. Gets him down at the 30 after a 1st down. They are threatening, and they have a 1st down. Out of the gun, the inside handler looking for a crease. Wrestled down at the 26. It's a gain of 4. After the productive 1st down play, it's 2nd and 6. Back to pass. And that pass will be jarred loose on 2nd down. That brings up 3rd down. Trying to pick up a 1st down. Smith takes the handoff. He's going to lose a yard on that one. They'll try to cap off this drive with a field goal. And he'll need to curl this one in from 44 yards out on the right hash. Right down the goal line, it's good. And they'll push that lead out a little further. So after the made field goal, they'll kick it away and rely on their defense. And he passes on the touchback. Here he comes. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they
just going to say, David, you don't sleep well as a quarterback the night before you have to play against this guy because he is going to sack you. That is a guarantee. Death, taxes, and sacks for that guy.
Trying to get it to the edge. Runs through a tackle. And there was nowhere to go. Just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Plenty of time for one more snap before the end of the quarter. Second down, they'll go to the air. Grabbed in the middle. It's the whip. Stopped after a good pickup, and he'll be just a tad short of the first down. We've come to the end of the quarter, and it's Penn State on top. And they were able to build that lead into double figures. Let's take a quick look at our early stats before we move on. Now to see if they can answer this early blitz here in the second quarter. So they go back to work after the break, and it is third down. They'll run play action. Quickly complete. They'll pick up enough yardage for the first down. They've got it at the 30. The Nittany Lions come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Here comes the option. He'll toss it. Cobb sliding near as he picks up 1 to the 29. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. They'll send the back in motion. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense. It's a makeable field goal from the 29-yard line. Let's see how aggressive they are on 3rd and long. Going for it all. In the end zone to give them 6. They've got the lead trying to put this one in at March here in week 10. That is confidence in your arm strength. Look at the revolutions on that one as he zips it in there.
Confidence, arm arrogance, whatever you want to call it. You can tell he believed it, put it right where he needed to. You got double coverage, you got to fit it in there. He believed, and he did.
And the extra point will tack another one to this lead. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Interesting showdown in the MAC today, man. Take a look at how things are playing out. Central Michigan needs to pick up the pace, but this puppy is far from over. And with this crowd there and Mount Pleasant behind them, I'm kind of banking on a comeback. It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to Northern Illinois.
Snagged out of the air.
Your boy KC has you covered here in studio, guys, in case anything changes in this meeting in the MAC.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Gets it out quickly. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a first down at the 43. Looking to throw on first down. Pressure coming. It falls incomplete. How about the separation on first down that just goes around? They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Trying play action. And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, a check down will be the last resort. Oh, it's a pass. Makes the grab inside the 30. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands.
Personal foul. Roughing the passer. Defense.
I bet it felt good to hit that quarterback late until you got an earful from the coach and cost your defense 15. Off the play fake on first down. The throw. Oh, they're after him. And the defense makes a play, and they get the quarterback at the 26.
I tell you what, if I'm this QB, I am bull as a hornet in my
checked out. The Nittany Lions going back to work on offense now. Running to the left. Oh, the ball is wiggled free near their own goal line. Oh, and he gets the ball back. Lucky to do so. Guess it could have been worse. And it looks as if they've buzzed down. Replay wants to have another peek at that last play. So the officials take a closer look, and the replay booth will overturn the call. On the option. And he throws at the finger. He thought he was going to pitch it, kicked it himself, and turn it into a big play.
That's the danger as a defense when you're playing against this guy, because you know you're going to see the option. If you don't have a player dedicated to pursuing and stopping him, he is going to burn you like he did right there. He has elite speed. You saw it on that option play.
And the Nittany Lions come to the line after ripping off that huge gain on the ground, trying to keep it going. They'll pull it on the read. He gets it into plus territory. He's out of bounds at the 48.
And you're seeing his dynamic ability to run the football that time on the option play. I know he doesn't pick up the first down, but that's still a good chunk of yardage, and the defense wasn't ready for it. Moving forward, expect the offense to go back to the option play again and see if someone will finally take the quarterback and force him to pitch it.
This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. The Nittany Lions are facing third and inches. He'll sneak it and try to surge forward. And the defense carries the day. They win at the line of scrimmage, and they stuff him on third and inches. Hunt will bounce out of bounds, and they're going to spot it at the 25. The Ducks ready to go back to work on offense. They really need to get points on this drive to sort of stick. The slash is effective, and they turn it into 19.
The defense has been so dominant up front. You've seen it in these passing situations. That now the 7th sack of the game.
They've already racked up big sack numbers. It's starting to snowball, and they are ready to go again. Second down, they'll go to the air. Picked off. What a play to set him up. Made the play on the pick, was hoping to make one on the return. He'll have to settle for letting the offense pay it off from the 26. Running back searching for a hole. Sweet play there. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Back in motion, trying to clear the picture. Gonna swing it on second down. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Down to the 3-yard line, and that's where they'll have it first and goal. The give. And he takes it in for a score. Touchdown, Nittany Lions. Well, just as you would expect, that didn't take very long.
It didn't, Mason. You've got to make great field position count. You've got opportunities. You got to pay it off. The offense took advantage, scoring a touchdown. Didn't have far to go, but they got the points they needed.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And he makes the extra point. Strike offense on that three-play scoring drive. They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. And Oregon has it back, and here comes the offense. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. He's got it down the middle. Caught, and he's close to the first down on the nice pickup there. The Ducks can really attack on this 2nd and short. And the runner is down, and so is the flag.
Illegal block in the back. Offense.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Wants to go up top. Under fire. Makes the grab. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. This offense has been sluggish, to say the least, but finally they're on the move on 1st and 10. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Using the quick game. He's going to be out of bounds, but not before he gets it to midfield. The Ducks will have it 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. Pocket breaking down. Can't find the man, and he'll be oh man, they've already lost one quarterback today. Now the backup comes in and has to take a shot.
I might think about protecting my QB a little better. I already lost one. Now your 2nd guy gets hit, and you got to keep this guy healthy. You got to keep him upright. You got to protect your quarterback, man.
This offensive line has just been unable to keep them away from the quarterback. Now it's 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Rushes on him. And this defense is bringing the heat up.
What a great job by this defense setting the tone early. In the first half, they've been hitting the quarterback early and often. Make him feel uncomfortable. Make him feel that pressure. Keep getting him on the ground. That's why they built the lead.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. On the move, he fires. Working that left side. He is denied. Cannot get to the 1st down marker, and it's 4th down coming. Yet another punt on the way. Got to make sure that hamstring stays loose. He's been busy. Penn State sends the offense back onto the field. They'll try the run. After the pickup of 9, it's 2nd and 1. The Nittany Lions with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. He'll keep it himself. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a 1st down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Ball is at the 35. It's 1st and 10. The give is to Smith. You want to make sure to maximize those types of runs, and he gets it out to the 41. The Nittany Lions with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Fights off the defender. This time the defense was ready, and they stop him in his tracks. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Nittany Lions come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. On 3rd and short, they'll try to convert through the air. Finds his big tight end. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go.
Holding. Offense.
That penalty cost them a 3rd down conversion, and now they'll have to try it from a little farther away. They're facing a 3rd down. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. Got him downfield. And the big gain, and they've got him at the 46. a nice game. And the Nittany Lions pounded the rock to move the sticks now back to work. From the gun, running back gets to give. He's going to lose a yard on that one. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Motion from the wide receiver. The play action fake. He's got him. And that defense pushing him out of bounds after a short gain. It'll be 3rd and long. They'll move the tight end. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. Now on 4th down, they'll settle for a field goal try. It's good. He hit that one right down the middle. And they just tack on a little more to this gargantuan lead. So they put the field goal on the board and about to kick it away and hoping that'll be the final points of this first half. On the move from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Here we go. They'll try to get something on the board here in the final minute of the first half. Looking downfield on 1st down. Working the middle, it's complete. Found a little bit of room to operate, but he'll be stopped just short of the 1st down. Wants to throw, he's working against the clock. And the pressure gets there.
It's always so hard for offensive coordinators to adjust their game plan. When you lose your starting quarterback, now you got your backup, and a lot of times there's so much cautiousness. You just don't want to run them that much, or you don't feel comfortable with the whole playbook, and you can see it there. You can see the cautiousness, the hesitation led to a sack.
This will likely be the last play of the half. Off the play fake. Fires to the big fella. That's the end of the 2nd quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Guys, after seeing that, sign me up for another 2 quarters there in Happy Valley. And talk about a first half for the dude in that backfield. That coaching staff has been giving rave reviews on a weekly basis. And through 2 quarters today, he's been a complete game changer. He's breaking the will of this defense, and that's something that's just very tough to quantify. With that said, let's send it back to the guys in State College, PA.
Just about set to get this 2nd half underway. He'll start the return inside his block. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. First play from scrimmage here in the 2nd half, and they'll keep it on the ground. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. To the air on 2nd down. He finds a soft spot in the middle. A little more space, open up that playbook even more as they pick up the 1st down out to the 30. To the air on 1st down. Makes the grab. He stopped just a chain link or 2 away from the 1st down and sets them up beautifully here. They'll go to the air on 2nd and short. Just a short pass to the tight end. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the 1st down. Wants to throw again. Quick strike complete. Couldn't ask for much more there. A 1st down, and they're down to the 42. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Here's an opportunity for this offense in search of its first touchdown. It's 1st and 10. From the gun, running back on the move.
And I think this is probably one of the most surprising thing in this game so far. This guy's one of the best running backs in the entire country. They just can't.
Down 34. Can my team actually come back with a quarterback?
So much credit.
This would be a mission of a lifetime, especially against this team. But I'm sure a touchdown is going to get us morale going.
Now the play fake. Here's the heat. Under heat, he gets rid of it.
You need to play the perfect game to win this.
Fourth down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And on fourth down, they'll try to salvage the drive with a field goal. He's going to reach for a long one, a 52-yard attempt. Oh, he missed it. No good. The idea was to draw just a tad closer. Instead, the mountain is still enormous.
Oh, man, the dreaded doink. Knock it off the crossbar. Those are ones where, man, just a couple inches to the other side, towards the middle, and that thing's in, but it still counts as a miss and a missed opportunity.
Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Working well behind the sticks on second down. From the gun, the running back has it. Got enough for the first down. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
Definitely been tough sledding for this guy, especially in the first half. They gave him the ball a bunch, but they just don't have a ton of yards on the ground to show for it at this point. That looked like a pretty good run, though. You just wonder maybe in the second half, if they keep giving him the football, it may start paying some dividends.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Back to pass. Got his man quickly. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. They'll try to move the chains on this third and long from the 50. Oh, they really could have used that patch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a fourth down. The Nittany Lions decide to punt it away. And that is textbook instructional video. Out of bounds right around the goal line. They'll go to the ground. Jukes is with it. Oh, he's still got more. Oh, he's got some space. That's the way to get it out of your own end. Takes it all the way up to the 25 before going out of bounds. The Ducks just got that huge run. They love another explosive play. Lost a throw on first down. And here comes the heat, and they get him.
Oh, it's a missed opportunity. You know the quarterback was excited. He saw man coverage. He thought he was going to have an opportunity to come up with a big play, but up front, he could not protect the ball.
The Ducks now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Lost the fire on second down. And he feels the heat coming and it burns him up. Another sack. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On third and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. And that's incomplete. A defender all over the ground. Fourth down coming up. And the Ducks will punt this one away. I wouldn't call this punt formation, but these guys don't always punt it. No return coming. He'll call for the fair catch. The Nittany Lions going back to work on offense now. Here's another opportunity, Jesse, to stretch out this lead after punting last time.
I think it goes back to the playmakers, Reese. I think it's finding the guys that have been working for you.
And it's just a pick-your poison thing for this defense. They decide to play man-to-man. Really good coverage in the background, taking away the pass. But then what happened? The quarterback sees it. Not only does he see it, everybody trailing their guys, so much space for him. He takes off and makes the huge run for this offense.
Pulled down after a nice run, and they're in the red zone at the 19. The Nittany Lions officials take a break to let him be checked out. Quite a bit of work to do on third down from the 23, and this D would love to force a field goal try. From the gun, wants to pass. And the incomplete pass will bring up fourth down. And they'll send out the kicker to try a field goal. Never a doubt. Well, that's just piling on. Not the penalty coming, just the move. They keep pushing that lead out, and the kickoff team's getting some work. And he takes this from inside the 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. The Ducks ready to go back to work on offense. That last drive won't go on the highlight reel after ending in a punt. They'd like to be more productive this time, David.
And I think this offense has to be a little bit more balanced. Find a little balance between the run, Jesse, and working in that pass.
And I think, too, David, it's just going to take a spark. It just takes one play to get this thing picked up and going.
Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. Off play action. Throws to the wideout. Can't make the grab. Quarterback just missed him a little bit. Somebody needs to make a play here. It's 3rd and long from the 26. From the gun, wants to pass. And they can't make the connection on 3rd down. Next, we'll try to pin them back with the punt. He will signal for the fair catch and take it just inside the 35. Penn State sends the offense back onto the field. They've got the lead here. Last time they settled for a field goal, but David got to find that balance between being aggressive and careful.
And I think they'll take it. I got the lead, Palmer. I got the football. I got to take care of the football, put a nice drive together, and just get some kind of points on this drive.
No doubt. Lots to be happy about right now if you're this team. I think for this one, though, on this drive, it's about finding the one-on-one matchups that are in their favor and then exploiting them.
The offense setting up shop at the 46, 1st and 10. Looking to throw on first down. Under fire. Not much of a chance there. He just had to get rid of it to avoid the sack. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Looking to fire. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Smith. Brought down just short of the sticks on the screen pass. The Nittany Lions are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. On 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it. Makes the catch. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. 4th down and 1, and they'll go for it. Going for the marker on the ground. Good, solid pickup there. Now they can start to smell it for the first down at the 31. The Nittany Lions are rolling down the field. Looking to throw on first down. A shot toward the end zone.
I think in the pre-snap, I think both of these guys were on the same page. They had to look defensively. They let them know we can pitch this thing way down the field. I'm going to go run out there and make a big play.
Yeah, when I'm a receiver, I'm like, I'm open, right? I'm going straight down the field. Give me the football. I got the speed. I can beat this guy. You can tell they've done that so much in practice. They knew it was second nature, and they executed it perfectly.
The kick is up and good. And put one more on the lead. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Guys, wanted to get you a quick update on a game happening in the MAC. Central Michigan is in trouble. Check that. They're in a world of trouble because unless I'm reading that scoreboard wrong, that does not look very good. They're trailing by 20 to Northern Illinois. The MACtion never sleeps, and we'll circle back if anything big happens you should know about.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Gets it out fast. And the defense settled in to stop that before a short game. action. It's complete. Makes the stop at the 32, but he picks up 10 on that play. A 1st and 10 for this offense. Rides to back and leaves it. There he goes. Picks up the 1st down. Big play for this offense as they get it to the 32. He's got 67 yards on the ground as he gets closer and closer to that magical 1,000-yard mark for the season. In search of their first touchdown of the game, they are on the move with a 1st and 10. They'll power it inside with the fullback. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. The Ducks trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Trying play action. Bears the pressure. Just can't pull the trigger in the quarterback.
And man, this defense added again. They've done this so much today. Affected the quarterback, got sacked, forced 3rd and long situations. It doesn't matter about the yards on the drive. Now you put them in a very predictable passing situation.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he'll need to push it downfield. That, friends, is a busted play. And the Ducks send out the punt unit. The punt goes out of bounds, and a nice job to get them backed up. I think they'll spot it right around the 15. First play of this drive comes from the 14-yard line. Quarterback on the keeper. What a job up front, and he'll lose a yard on that one. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit. We make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. He'll be dragged down right at the 19-yard line. It'll bring up 4th down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Nittany Lions line up to punt it away. Coverage team able to put a stop to that return at the 42-yard line. Offense in a bunch formation. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. We've reached the break and Penn State is on top. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. I guess if you're an optimist, the stage is set for a massive 4th-quarter comeback. So the final period starts with a 2nd down play. The play action fake. It's incomplete, and this sophomore quarterback usually makes that throw every time. Here they come, facing 3rd and long from the 40. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires left. It's complete. And a big gain there. He's knocked down immediately at the 45. The Ducks will line it up on 1st and 10. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Right on the money.
I like the decision by the quarterback. You just get the ball out of your hands, get it to your playmaker. A lot of times he'll dance and make even bigger plays than he did here, but it was still a positive game.
Wants to throw again. Looking down the middle. Throws it in. And he's brought down after a nice gain. The Ducks are on the move. Off play action on 1st down. And the defense
They get him again. This has not been the day we expected. This young man, we expect great things. Like, he is one of the better players in college football. You think he'd come out put on the show, but this defense has had his number all game long.
And the straight after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Off the play fake. Quickly complete. They bring him down with a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Deep shot for the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown.
Mr. Pretty Ball is back, finally wanting to play.
It's a good sign.
About time.
See that their team is still fighting. And
Yeah, as long as he stays the rest of the season, I'll be happy with this loss.
They've been outmatched, but here in the fourth quarter, you like to see guys competing. You like to see guys still trying to fight. Because as a coach, you want to know next time you take the field which guys you can depend on and what you can build off of.
Ready to try the point after. Smashes it through for the PAT. A 67-yard touchdown drive there. They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Nittany Lions going back to work on offense now. Didn't get anything done, 3 and out on their last series. They'll try to find a rhythm here. And he's got enough for the first down. It'll be in the 35. So much for the tough field position. One play, and you're already to the 35. Looking downfield on first down. Got his man. And they pick up just a few on that completion. After that last completion, it's 2nd down. Back to pass. Bring in the heat. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. Couldn't find his man last time, and that leaves him with a 3rd and 6. From the gun, wants to pass. Unloads to the wideout. Another incompletion on 3rd down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Nittany Lions will punt it away on 4th down. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. Another punt on the way. Gotta make sure those hammies and glutes all activated. Don't want any muscle pulls from overuse. They'll get him corralled and down at about the 19-yard line. They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. Working that left side now. And he's knocked down, but there's also laundry on the field. We'll see what the officials have called.
Holding. Offense.
Well, when your quarterback has already been sacked 4 times, shouldn't be some big surprise if the O-line gets called for holding. Out of the gun, looking to throw. Pressure coming. And as he throws. Intercepted, the defense is set up. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Great place to start for this offense. He'll do it himself. Got some room.
This has been a complete performance. The defense has been lights out, and the offense obviously just continues to pour it on. This is what you call having a great day. Putting it all together, offense, defense, complementary football.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And he tacks on the extra point. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Kickoff unit back to work, and they have been busy as they've built this sizable lead. On the run from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the first down. It looks as if this game is going to be one to just drag to the recycle bin, but the idea now is to finish strong and just take whatever happens in the rankings next week. A little bit more to go after that last completion. They'll try to pick it up on second down. Wants to go up top. Got his man. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. The Ducks line up, trying to move the sticks on third and short. They'll try to get the first through the air. He makes the grab. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a first down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Ducks will call on their punt team. They're in punt formation, but that's no guarantee they're actually going to punt it. He's got it. Coverage team gets the job done, and they're marking down at the 38-yard line. Penn State sends the offense back onto the field. Grabs it in the middle. They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. It'll be a first down from the 49-yard line. The give out of the gun. Makes one man miss. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Nittany Lions in a good spot here with second and short. Looking to fire. Just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe at the 49. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Finds his man. Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33. With that last catch, he now breaks the 1,500-yard mark for his career.
And that's a pretty good accomplishment, man. Hitting 1,500 yards, that speaks to your consistency, your durability, and your playmaking ability, Palmer, to consistently make plays, because when you got those guys as a quarterback, you're fine.
It's really nice. 1,500 yards, obviously a great number. The good thing about him, though, he doesn't care about the stats. This guy just wants to win week in, week out. He's hungry, and he's made plays throughout his career.
Trying to run, it's Smith. Hard running there. Running behind those pads, he gets a couple before he's stopped at the 18. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. From the gun, give on the inside. Fights through the pile and picks up a couple down to the 16. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They've started a pretty good drive. This will be the 7th play, but they need to convert 3rd and 5. From the gun, wants to pass. Grab near the sticks. It's the win. They make the stop, but not before he sets them up with a 1st and goal from the 10. He'll pull it on the read. And they stop him just short of the goal line. They'll mark it at the 1.
I suspect we can see that same exact play. They make it look really easy, running the option down the line of scrimmage, QB making good decisions and keeping them in good second down situations.
Wide receiver comes in motion. Trying to pound it in. Starting to see some smiles on that sideline as they're close to a Week 10 victory.
Pure domination all game long for this offense. Whether they've been running the football, whether they've been throwing the football, critical down and distances, situationally all up and down the field. This defense has had no answer for these guys. What an impressive performance by the O.
Well, nice check-in with Kevin Connors in the studio, Kevin.
Guys, we've got a final to let you know about, a game happening inside the ACC today. Cal took its show on the road, and they'll be packing a big old W in their bags for the trip back to Berkeley. Never underestimate the importance of a road win and how it can impact a team's trajectory. One thing we can always count on in the ACC is a spirited battle and a game that will make waves all along the Eastern Seaboard.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. Strong run to get it out to the 21-yard line. They pick up a 6. He now has 72 yards on the ground, and that magical 1,000-yard mark is oh so close. Can't make the connection, and the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion. And the Ducks come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. Gets it out quickly. They'll pick up the first down as he gets it out to the 27-yard line. To the air on first down. And the pass is incomplete, but it might not matter. Flag is down, and it looked as if the defense was
Pass
roughing up
interference.
that receiver.
Defense.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. He simply can't do it, and the referee's caught.
3 yards. First down for the offense after that penalty. Wants to throw on first down. Oh, he had him right down the middle, and it just squirted right through his fingers, and they miss an opportunity for a nice play on first down. Second down, he'll throw it. And the defense makes a play, and they get the ball down to 26.
Yeah, this defense just putting the cherry on top of the sundae. They've been all over the place. They've done a great job. Their offense has built a huge lead. We're just counting down the minutes on the clock.
The defense all revved up after that earlier sack, and they'll try to stop him right here. On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. The Ducks will send out the punt unit. They'll look to pin him deep. Makes the catch at the 30. They'll put a stop to that return at about the 37-yard line. The Nittany Lions going back to work on offense now. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up, these guys offensively have been able to go out and execute them.
Yeah, and it's just maintaining the lead. Keep doing what you've been doing. You got a big lead. Let's just keep piling it on until they find an answer.
Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. It'll be a first down from the 49-yard line. They'll keep it on the ground, trying to milk the clock. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and they have this game in hand right now. We'll see just how aggressive they want to be on offense. Second down, they'll go to the air. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground cover to pick up the first. Fires to the tight end. They'll pick up enough yardage for the first down. They've got it at the 30. The Nittany Lions kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. Wide receiver going in motion. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. They get the W, and with that being win number 6, looks as if they're going bowling, guys.
And that's a good moment for this squad, right? Like, you start every season, you have big goals. It usually starts with your conference championship and winning a national championship, maybe going to the playoffs. Everybody has different goals, but getting to a bowl is always sweet, and this team's eligible.
I know
An 83% clip compared to a 56% clip. %, clip. He was slinging that hole. Only 8 rushes.